I'm not gonna let this battle be dictated by facts. I'm rich! I got fat stacks and super PACs. We all know what went down in that 2008 election. You're a decent politician with a winning complexion. You're all Barack and no bite, but no change, and we're all still hoping that you'll shut your mouth like Guantanamo Bay, they're both open. You're from the Windy City where you're looking pretty with your blowhards, but come January you'll be left evicted and with no job. Raw rhymes stronger than my jawline when I spit a phrase, knocking you harder than front doors in my old mission days. You see this silver spoon, this the mass out of debt. Took you 4 years to drop unemployment down below 8%. You feel that, Barry? You're old news. Everyone's having doubts, and your rhymes are as weak as this economy that you've done nothing about. Call me a vicious businessman, cause Romney's stealing this race. I'll go bank capital on your donkey ass, restructure your face.
Oh, they say your father was a great man. You must be what's left. Need to stop hating on gays. Let them teach you how to dress. You got the mama jeans and a Mr. Fantastic face. So rich and white, it's like I'm running against a cheesecake. Republicans need a puppet and you fed. Got their hands so far up your rear, call you mate. I'm the head of state. You're like a head of cabbage. About to get smacked by my stimulus package. You're a bad man with no chance. You can't even touch me. I got 4 more years. 2 terms. In the White House. Just trust me. I hope you saved your best rhymes for the second half. Because right now, I'm 47% for kicking your ass.
Whatever! That 40% thing got you real mad. What did it remind you how many decent parents you had?
Look, I respect all religions, but it might get crazy. If the White House is a first, second, and a third lady.
Ha! Don't bring up wives, man! What are you doing? You got hitched to the female version of Patrick Ewing!
Let me be clear. Don't get it twisted. We'll see how pretty your face is after my face has kissed it.
You're a stuttering communist.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're stupid.
You're stupid.
Nuh-uh.
I am the power invested in me by the giant Baldberg. The president shall not be the shiniest of 2 turds. You, I want to like you. Don't talk about change to do it. I thought what was on my radar, tell our body went through it. And you, money man, you're a pancake, you flip-flopping it. It's a country, not a company. You can play like Monopoly. I'll properly reach across the aisle and bitch smack you as equals. I'm the people, by the people, for the people. Ego!
Who won? Who's next? Judas on! Epic! Rap battles of the
So who won?
Obama.
Absolutely, Obama. Although there was a funny line in there that Mitt Romney said, but all in all, Obama won the rap battle, and I believe, I don't know, man. I hope he wins, and it helps. It doesn't help that people like me don't vote. I realize that. Joe yells at me like every day, and I know I should be voting, but I don't.
I'm gonna vote for Bobby for president.
Yeah, Bobby for president. Pass it on. Glad to be mad is in the chat. Why is he not on with us? Yay, maybe he's busy.
We don't like him no more.
Oh, we don't? Oh, yeah, he lives on the sunny side. He's not here on the cold side where we
He's
live.
not on the dark side with us.
Yeah. He's not by the North Pole like we are.
And in case he's wondering what we're talking about, we gotta remember we're doing Uncle Bobby show geography.
That's right. That's right. It's just the cold and the warm. Anybody that, like, you know, from the north is the cold side, and we all live by the North Pole. And then anybody on the south side, they all live by the jungle, that wet jungle. What is it called?
Rainforest?
The rainforest. They all live by the rainforest, because that makes sense, because it's hot there, right?
That's right. Except for the guys that live by the desert.
I don't know where they live. They live like in between all that shit or something. I don't even know. That ain't even on my map.
The desert's in between the fucking cold and the rainforest.
Oh, I was right?
I get it, Bobby. I get what you're saying. I'm trying to imagine this earth in my head.
Yeah. Well, sure. Doesn't it make sense? Like,
Oh, sure.
you're in the cold, right? And you're walking. And you're
Is it round?
Is it round? No, it's flat.
Look like a map.
Looks like a map, right? Because why else would your map be flat with four corners, unless of course the whole world's like that, right? That makes sense. So
I guess.
so you're walking, you're a man, you're in the cold, you know, and you're walking, and then from the snow you go from the snow straight to the desert.
Whoa!
Right.
Is it just like a line?
Huh? Yeah. It's like the equator. That line on your map there. That's real. You got to walk over that, and then it goes from snow
So,
to
what I want to know is, so you're in like the cold,
yeah,
and then you get to the line, and it's like fucking desert. It's
sand.
like hot.
Yeah. As soon as you cross the line, there's
So it would sort of be like the opposite of coming out of like a supermarket in the summertime, and then walking into the humidity, like how the heat just gets you.
exactly.
It's the opposite of that. It's just like that, eh?
Yeah. Like walking out of an ice cooler. You ever work in an ice cooler? You got to come out. Just
Yeah.
like that. Just like that. This,
Wow.
That's the
I never
real.
knew that.
That's the real world we live in.
Wow.
You know, everybody else has got blinders on to the world, Joe, but I see things the way they really are.
I'm a nigga first.
Warm water penguins they have in South Australia are much cuter than the cold weather penguins.
Right, and then you know why, Duck? Because the cold fucks up your body. I'm like the hunchback of friggin' Notre Dame over here lately. Like, I feel like a goddamn swamp monster, some kind of creature from the Blue Lagoon. Like, I'm just all like, I'm like all crunched up, and my knees hurt. Everything's buckling. The cold is just a vicious, vicious creature. I'm gonna go live in the rainforest with Glad to Be Mad.
Did you ever see the movie March of the Penguins?
Is that the one? No, not that's the real documentary, right?
Yeah.
No, I seen the one with. I thought you were talking about the one with Jim Carrey. Seen that one with the kids.
That wasn't the documentary? The one with Jim Carrey?
Yeah, the documentary with Jim Carrey in it.
Documentary Jim Carrey. Yeah, he's a world famous documentary.
Sure.
Pictures.
Yeah.
That guy.
He's like Morgan Freeman with that shit.
Exactly.
But yeah, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I forget what I was doing. Rainforest is the north of Australia. I am. Wait, rainforest is the north of Australia. I am. Is he speaking in code?
No, you didn't read the rest of it. He says, I am down south.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, there it is. I am down south.
This is going to fuck you up, Bobby. Are you ready for this? In Australia, the north is where it's hot, and the south is where it's cold.
No. That makes no sense.
Yes, Bobby.
First off, when I drove.
The moon is upside down. Honest to God, Bobby.
Well, look, I live in South Jersey, and it's cold here, so that screws my brain up a little bit. But when I was from South Jersey, moved to South Carolina, I felt the humidity change. It's hot there. It's hot in the South. You can't tell me any different.
Yeah, but Bobby, I want you to think about this. Once you get to the equator, and you start to walk towards the South Pole, what direction are you walking?
I don't know, south. You're going south.
Okay. So the South Pole's cold too, right?
Oh, man, you're blowing my mind right now.
So if you live in Australia, and you want it to get colder, like if you're in a boat, you gotta sail south. They would just go to Canada.
That's where it's coldest, right? Well, except for the North Pole. But the South Pole fucks me up. Like, how's it the South Pole? South's supposed to be hot.
That's how they know God is real. I wonder if they have elections at the South Pole.
No, they don't have no. They have an Eskimo.
They have a good football team there.
Are you serious? What are you doing here?
Kill one of them, Bobby. Kill
They're
them
gonna die.
right now. Get on the air. Kill them, Bobby.
Get out of my studio! Why is there grapes in my studio? Go ahead, get grapes.
Grapes are rad, Bobby. The grapes are rad.
Don't talk about you. That's weird. Besides, your water runs backwards, huh? Oh, besides...
Australian toilets flush backwards.
Before I listened to Uncle Bobby Radio, I'd never heard it before. And now I have, several times.
Okay, we are live, and I'm really live. I mean, we're already live, but we are playing the playbacks. Hope you're enjoying the playback special. I'm sitting here with my good friend Joe Seeker. Hey, buddy.
We're acquaintances, Bobby, not friends.
Oh, we're best friends. We're best internet friends.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
I don't know. I made quite a few internet friends while you were gone.
Well, they always go on the back burner when your Bobby comes. You know that.
I know, but God,
Well, not counting Duck. Duck's in the chat with us. And
Is he?
yeah, he's in the chat with us. He doesn't count. He's right next to me. But anybody else is in the back burner. As your buddy. Sorry.
What about girls that show us their vaginas?
Well, they're not best friends. They're just hoes. They're our hoes. I want to get Uncle Bobby girls. I want to get some girls, and just have them hang around for the show, for show's sake,
I understand that the Honey Boo Boo dancers are looking for a place.
Well, they already hang around, but I need ones that are willing to show their boobies.
Oh, well, yeah.
Or even some of the Honey Boo Boo dancers who perhaps maybe have already done that. We need new ones. Fresh meat. We need fresh meat. So a lot of times, I see this on TV and on radio when people play all their reruns, they still go on live and make an appearance, and I think that's what we're kind of doing right now. Basically, just because Duck's in the chat, Joe's on Skype with me, why waste it? And Duck sent me a list I want to read. It's a nice little top 10 list. You know how I love them top 10 lists, Joe.
I do, Bobby. I do.
And it is Halloween. Even though here on my end it got canceled. Halloween got canceled.
Then why are you dressed up like Boy George?
Well, because they can't take Halloween from us. They can take trick-or-treating away, but they cannot take Halloween away. So in the spirit, I decided to dress up as my idol, Boy George. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, Joe. Top 10 real places with Halloween names.
I don't remember Boy George's costume. Oh, cool.
What?
How riveting.
What? Were you gonna finish your sentence?
What about you and your assless fucking Boy George costume?
Yeah. You would have been better if you would have finished the whole joke and not got distracted. Take your pills, your ADD pills, please.
You cut me off.
I didn't say anything. You cut yourself off. You said I knew where you're going with it, and I was letting you go. You were like, I don't recall Boy George, and you go, oh, really? Interesting. You're hearing voices in your head, dude. I didn't say anything. Listen back to it.
Bobby. You cut me off.
I swear to God, Doc, tell him. Tell him I didn't cut him off.
You're always interrupting me.
I didn't say anything, dude. I swear to God. I hope you're not serious, because I'm worried about your health. I really didn't say.
And then you go all like I'm crazy or something.
Because I didn't cut you off. They're going to know it's not me, because people who are listening right now live, or people who listen to this back, are going to hear that you stopped in dead sentence and was like, oh, really? Interesting. Great. And I'm trying to...
You were talking.
I wasn't talking. I didn't say a word.
Yeah, whatever, crazy Bobby.
Hey there, Bobby. I finished your part for the song. Awesome. Joe back.
Uh-oh.
I'm live right now.
Bobby likes to cock. Bobby likes to cock. Bobby